What's up, everybody? Coming at you from a little different perspective today. I wanted to talk more about business. I know I usually talk about positive vibes and just good models to live by, but this one I'm gonna ruffle some feathers. I'm gonna call some people out, and if I offend you, I apologize in advance. But look, the truth hurts, and if someone's not telling you, that someone needs to tell you, and if you get upset, it probably means it's true. So first of all, I'm going to call out everybody who's got a CFP and these fee-only advisors. First of all, the work that you do for your clients is great. However, a lot of you are not okay with insurance planning, and I will challenge you and say that if you have a CFP and you're not talking about insurance, are you really holding that fiduciary standard to your clients? Right? Are you doing a complete job for them if you're not talking about insurance? Now, you don't have to sell it, right? But you should at least have it as part of an overall plan, because what does FP stand for? Financial planner, right? You're a certified financial planner. You should be talking about insurance. So today, let's talk about long-term care insurance. And I need to give a shout out to my man, Dan Allison. This is his example. He receives all the credit for this. I'm just sharing it with you, and I'm sure you're going to see it time and time again if we stay connected. So let's take a $1 billion firm, for example, right? The firm manages $1 billion. You see the example right here on the screen, right? It's made up of 700 households. Okay, LIMRA tells us 70% of people will have a long-term care event. That's a lot, right? This isn't a sales tactic. These are real, actual numbers. Long-term care is an epidemic. Obviously, we're dealing with that right now. Something aside from that, we're dealing with a pandemic, but this is an epidemic, right? A lot of people, your parents, your loved ones, your relatives will incur a long-term care event, and what it does to a portfolio is absolutely obliterates it. So let's take a look at the numbers even further, right? 70% will have a long-term care event. The average event costs about $500,000. That's 5 years at $100,000 a clip. It could be more, it could be less, but that's average, right? Depends on if you have care in your home, if you're in a care facility, all those things factor into the cost, right? And a lot of people will want to self-insure, but if you have the ability to take advantage of a program like this, why would you self-insure and pay a home care facility instead of passing the assets down to your children or your relatives or your loved ones, right? So if we take 70% of 700 households, that's 490 households. And then we multiply that by $500,000 an event, right? That's $245 million of a $1 billion book exposed. That is a quarter of your book exposed for not even bringing up this topic of conversation to your clients, right? Again, 70% of people will incur a long-term care event. That's a huge part of your book of business. That means that if it's getting spent on long-term care facilities, guess who's not getting paid to manage it anymore? That'd be you, right? So if you charge 1% fee, I know that some clients might be higher, some clients might be lower, but let's just go average 1% fee, right? You have at risk almost $2.5 million annually of revenue to your firm by not having this conversation. And then let's extrapolate that even further. If we talk about valuation of your company and your book of business, right? A lot of advisors want to step out of the game. They want to sell their book of business, right? We're looking at a 5 times multiple. It's usually what companies are valued at, right? If you sell your book of business, we're looking at $12.25 million of value that's at risk for you not talking about long-term care insurance for your clients. So that's more so for your older clientele. We can even talk about disability insurance, right? That's for your younger clientele. If your clients get disabled and they don't have disability insurance, guess what money they're going to grab first to live? The money in their investment account, right? That's going to go bye-bye, right? So brief example, if you're a CFP, you're not having an insurance conversation with your clients, I encourage you to have that conversation. If you don't want to have it with them, I can have it with them. I can be the bad guy. I can be the grim reaper, whatever you want to pose me as. I'm more than comfortable to have this conversation with your clients to make sure that they're protected and you're protecting your book. So Adam Swordlow from What's Up, everybody. Again, coming at you a little different angle. Shout out to Dan Allison. Thank you so much. Hope you enjoy this. And hit me up if you want help with this so we can keep talking about insurance. Thanks, guys. See you soon.